As the saying goes,
Welcome back to HIVEMIND Unlimited.
today we're doing a bracket of classic sayings, old adages, common phrases. 64 of them. We're going to decide which one is the best, coolest, and rootsiest.
If I had a dime for...
Welcome back to HIVEMIND Unlimited.
What the... Yeah, that'll be a 2 pair of shoes. I can't wait to do this, man.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
All right, we got merch on Cope's website. We dropped new merch. It is awesome. Copes.shop.
Copes is a person, not just a website.
We also have a Patreon if you'd like to support us. Let's get into the first matchup.
Here we go.
All right, we got Bite the Bullet versus Cry Over Spilled Milk.
Ooh, bite the bullet, meaning sometimes you gotta take a little of the bad stuff to get to the end goal.
I know Bite the Bullet does come from war. They would have people who were injured in war when they were being treated, and they were going to go through something painful, maybe like pouring some salt in the wound.
Nice, I like this, yeah.
Then they would bite a bullet to help with the pain.
Yeah, they used to do it with a stick. A shot of whiskey and a stick, and then they'd saw your dick off.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm shot in the arm. Surgeons were messed up.
There were a lot of freaky doctors back in war times.
And cry over spilt milk obviously means don't sweat the little stuff.
Don't sweat the small stuff. My grandpa used to say that before I was alive because he died before I was born.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. He must have been a bad man. Could have been racist, too.
I don't think so. I think
You don't know?
I mean, I have seen a lot of his speeches. He traveled the world. He was like a motivational speaker.
The heart guy. Didn't he have something to do with the hearts?
I mean, he penetrated the hearts of many.
Wow.
But he started off as just an insurance guy and then became like famous for his speeches, almost like a stand-up comedian in certain ways. He was very funny.
Wow.
And he had a famous speech where he compared Mother Teresa to Donald Trump, altruism to greed. And obviously, those are both very different. Sorry, I'm going to go with Cry Over Spilled Milk here.
Absolutely not. Bite the bullet is like a bing. It's got like a zing to it, man. You got to bite the bullet.
You got to bite the bullet and do that.
Yeah, cry over spilled milk is something like quit complaining. It's like, shut up. My life is my life. And what's a big deal to me is not a big deal to you.
My life, my life, my life, my life. Yeah, fine. Grant.
Bite the bullet.
All right, Grant's biting the bullet. So bite the bullet's moving on. Cost an arm and a leg versus apple of my eye.
Oh, I love these two. Actually, no, I like one of them.
Ooh. What does apple of my eye mean?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Uh-huh.
I think it means you are the apple of my eye. That's Stevie Wonder.
Yeah. Grant has informed us that in Shakespearean times, they used apple as a euphemism for the pupil because it's round.
I wonder what they used for your butthole.
What?
Well, they probably didn't have the word anus either.
They probably did.
No.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. But cost an arm and a leg.
I like that one way more.
Yeah, there's something about it because it's like it's like so expensive that you have to sell your body parts.
Yeah.
Like, that's great.
Like, what'd that boat run you? Almost an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
It's just great.
Yeah. So selling your organs.
Yeah.
I like that.
Your appendages.
Totally.
Cost my cock to get this truck.
Absolutely. Let's go with cost an arm and a leg.
Ding, ding, ding. Sorry, Stevie.
Now we got kill two birds with one stone versus beat around the bush.
These two are good.
Yeah.
I like kill two birds with one stone because that just like makes me think of killing two birds with just one stone. And that's like,
why does it make you think of that?
That's an awesome visual. It's like, bing, bing. He like bounces out, or it goes through one bird's head and then through the other one. It's like collateral damage. It's woo, that'll get me going.
See, I like to think that the bird is pregnant.
Oh. Mm-hmm. And then beat around the bush is a fun one to say too, because I hate when people do that to me. Don't mind me, but I like straight talk.
I like any kind of talk, no matter your sexual orientation. It's not just straight talk with me.
Oh.
Bi talk, gay talk, trans talk. Let's get it.
Let's get it? That's how you want to end that sentence?
Sorry. Bi talk, gay talk, trans talk. Turn up.
There you go.
Let's get lit.
I won't beat around any bush. I hate pubic hair.
Ew. That's, come on.
I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just playing. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fun. Okay, no, don't do don't do that.
Kill two birds with one stone is like a heavy favorite here, I feel like.
Yeah, I like that one. It's more
Yeah.
visual. Beating around the bush, I'm like, what do you even, like, I get it, but like,
What? Yeah. What's in the bush? Why is the conversation in the bush?
and why are you beating? Like,
Yeah.
what are you beating?
I'm just like, imagine someone with a stick being like, if I could only hit the center of this bush, I'd finish this conversation quicker.
Or they're just like, ooh, over here. Was that the center of the bush? I don't know. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with kill two birds with one stone. Mm-hmm. Now we got stuck between a rock and a hard place versus by the skin of my teeth.
I love by the skin of my teeth.
I don't like that one. That one that gives me like
It's a weird visual.
the sensory. I don't like that.
Imagine, it's because like if there was skin on your teeth, it'd be so close.
Yeah, but it makes me think of cannibalism.
I love that. Skin on my teeth. I'm Army Hammer. He is innocent, by the way.
Hey, whoa. Okay.
Cleared of everything. They rooted around that poor man's life, and now look at him. Jobless. Still handsome.
He's still got all the cleaning stuff, right?
Yeah, he'll never lose that.
Yeah.
Rock in a Hard Place is a classic. I remember when I learned what that was as a kid, I think from the Simpsons movie.
The Simpsons, you learned what it was from that?
Yeah. I was just a kid, you prick. I didn't know what a rock or a hard place was.
You didn't know what a rock was until you saw
No.
the Simpsons movie?
I thought it was more like Gene Simmons. I thought that was a rock.
I was going to mention the Simpsons movie because that is an awesome scene because
Yeah.
he's just he's like, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. And he keeps going back and forth and it's a rock and then the place called the hard place,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. It's
perfect.
It's great. But yeah, I like that one more. Skin in my teeth makes me grossed out.
Okay. Rock in a Hard Place it is.
Now we got chip on your shoulder versus elephant in the room.
These are two big ones.
I don't like chip on your shoulder.
Brush that chip on my shoulder.
I think it's wipe that dirt off your shoulder.
It is. But I like chip on the shoulder for a lot of reasons. You're imperfect. You're trying to like, you have something to prove. And I love it because it's used in sports all the time.
Yeah, he's got a real chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, that you just like nothing was given to you. Maybe you're not like the most physically gifted person, but like you just outwork everyone else because you got a chip on your shoulder.
I like the scenarios where this phrase is used more than the actual phrase, though.
That's fair.
Like elephant in the room is awesome because it's a huge animal. Most rooms cannot even fit an elephant. And it's like it's an overwhelming thing in the room that you can't help but look at. And
Yeah.
it's where people are really beating around the bush is when there's an elephant in the room.
Holy smokes, a combination of two.
And I also like, for some reason, that it makes me think of how elephant farts are called barooms. They are.
Yeah, no.
Elephant farts are called bar rooms.
I'm saying like no.
So in a lot of ways, you spend a lot of time in elephant farts.
I spent a lot of times in bar rooms.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I meant. So
Yeah.
you can't like steal the thunder of my
Yeah, I
joke.
spent a lot of time in bar rooms. Yeah, elephant in the room moves on, I guess, here. I'll agree with you. Chip on the shoulder is great, though, and I'd like to think I don't have one. Because I was given everything I've ever got in my life by nepotism and richness.
I wish I had a potato chip on my shoulder. I'm joking around. Strike while the iron is hot versus find a silver lining.
I love strike while the iron's hot. That one's great. Because, like, it's like welders, you know what I mean? You got to hit while the iron's hot in order to, like, move the blade.
See, and here I was thinking this was a baseball saying. It's a strike while the iron is hot.
What?
So, okay, so the iron, you know, you use metal bats growing up in baseball?
Not iron
Correct.
bats.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's set the parameters here. Okay.
Yep.
Metal bat.
Got it.
And he's hot. It's like Slugfest. He's on fire. He's been hitting like crazy. And then the pitcher throws a strike.
It cools him down.
And yeah, it cools him down.
Well, how would that phrase pertain to anything?
It pertains to baseball. Which is
Yeah.
a great sport. Classic sport.
I like the momentum, though, of the saying. Like, you're rolling. Strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah. And
You know?
find a silver lining I do like because that reminds me of baseball. Because, you know, we use metal bats like silver bats back in the day, correct?
Yeah.
you line drive one. You found a silver lining right into right center, right in the gap. Double.
Okay.
2 RBIs.
Yeah, okay. I just hate silver lining as a phrase because silver linings playbook.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie.
Chicks dig it. I don't.
I've heard it's quite good.
It's really good. It's
Yeah,
an excellent film.
you like it?
Yeah, it's an excellent film. It actually makes me kind of like the saying a little more. And it is like, find a silver lining is like so common. Like everyone's going to use that one forever. And strike while the iron's hot. That's more of like a union guy's thing.
Can I be vulnerable with you really quick?
No, thanks. Absolutely not. Honestly, maybe later in the video, but right now I've still got my walls up.
I'm going to try to break them down. The other day, somebody suggested that I watch Silver Linings Playbook, and I specifically didn't watch it because I thought that if I watched it and told you I watched it, that you would call me a loser. If I like that movie, I'm afraid that you'll be like, well, that movie sucks.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm glad you have the fear of God in you.
It's not the fear of God. It's the fear of you thinking you know everything about movies.
It's not that I think I know everything about movies. It's just that my opinion is sick as fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you just said you liked that movie, but
It
I
is
still
pretty good.
feel like you would tell me that you didn't like it if I liked it.
If you told me it was one of your favorite movies, I'd call you worse than loser. Way worse.
Yeah.
Shit you don't want me to say on camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Strike While the Iron's Hot, though.
And I'm going to make this video more interesting, and I'm going to go with silver lining.
Grant.
Strike while the iron's hot, baby.
Oh, he added baby to the end, and I do like that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Hey, baby, you gotta strike while the iron's hot.
You can't really say hot baby, though, Grant.
What? That's fine.
Yeah, you can't say hot baby.
You're looking hot today, baby.
Yeah, but you put today in between.
Yeah.
That helps.
You're looking like a hot baby.
See? Exactly, and that's no good.
Okay.
That's no good. The ball is in your court versus play it by ear.
Balling in your court.
I kind of like both here.
Play it by ear is like what? Like I know what it means, but like you're just listening and that's how you're gonna play it. You can't write anything down. You just gotta listen, and then you like.
I feel like you're listening for keeping your ears open for new information that will help you make a decision on the fly.
Stimuli.
So like play it by ear. It's like let's go out to this bar, and then there's 3 bars that people in our group want to go to.
Okay.
We'll play it by ear. Maybe we hear one of those bars is popping.
Yeah, this bar's fucking lit. It's crazy over here.
Maybe we hear one of those bars was struck by a flying object and destroyed. Can't go to that bar anymore.
All my friends just died at this one bar because they got hit by something crazy out of the sky.
Maybe we hear that one of those bars is $10 for guys, $0 for girls. And then we go, little creepy, right? Right?
What? I don't pay covers, man. This fucking face card works everywhere. No. Don't like play it by ear. Not going to be persuaded by your long-winded little story there. It works fine, but ball is in your court. Again, sports. We're taking sports, and we're applying them to anything.
Why
I love
are
that.
2 people on different courts? I don't get that.
Ball's in your court.
The ball's in your court. It's like, shouldn't we be on the same court?
No, it's time for you to play the game. It's not even my game to play. The ball's in your court.
I know, but why is it my court?
It's your life, baby. In my life, my court's closed today. We're done. We're good. We're sewed up. It's time for you to handle this. Ball's in your court.
Yeah, for some reason, this bothers me because I think of tennis. I don't know why.
Okay.
But I'm saying, like, the court is the whole court. So the ball is in your court. It's like the ball is on your side of the court would make more sense.
Ugh, you're going to do this the whole time?
I'm just saying, like, I do think that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to go play it by ear because it's just snappy and nice.
All right, I'm going ball in court.
Grant?
The ball is in your court.
I think Grant's going to pick the more visual, long-winded ones.
Yeah.
That's what I've
Probably
learned.
me as well.
Yeah. All right, we got spill the beans versus take a rain check.
Spill the beans. Take a rain check is cool because it's golf. I love that.
Yeah.
If it starts to rain and you've only finished like a quarter of your round, the course will write you a rain check and you can come out and play.
You know what? I had this all wrong. That makes way more sense than what I thought. I thought it was when you have insurance, renter's insurance, and then there's a flood. Mm-hmm. And then you get a rain check from the government.
No. Yeah.
And then, like, that means you take a rain check. That means I just got a bunch of money from the government because my house flooded and probably my basement's all messed up and my guitars were down there and now I can't even play them.
Oh.
That's
I
what
like
thought.
rain check too because you can flake on people. And it like implies that you'll do it again some other time.
Yeah.
It's like a little promise.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, actually, I'm going to rain check on tonight. Maybe that's just like saying maybe next time.
Yeah, instead of saying I'm gonna bail on you straight up.
Yeah.
Like I ain't coming.
Yeah, you can say rain check. I'm feeling depressed.
Yeah, rain check. Found a new movie.
What?
Rain check. I found a new movie.
Found a new one?
Like I thought that I knew every DVD that I had,
Oh,
but I found one under the couch and now I gotta watch it.
Yeah. What's this one called? The Ring.
Why are you overanalyzing everything?
Oh, my bad.
I'm going with take a rain check.
Spill the beans, baby. Come on. That's like spill the tea, but like a man way to say it.
I hate spill the beans.
Ow.
The visual sucks.
I,
It's like- yeah, I don't. It's funny, but like I don't know. There's something gross about it to me, and I like beans, but it's just like, come on.
I love spill the beans, and I know Grant's going with me. Isn't that right, Grant?
Spill my beans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. And
Yep.
great color choice on the spill the beans. I
Oh,
will
yeah.
say it's a bean color. All right, we got once in a blue moon versus take it with a grain of salt.
Oh, I love both of these because they're like a little long-winded, a little curious.
Yeah, and a blue moon means when there's 2 full moons in a month.
Is that true?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Or like a cycle. I don't know what the exact cycle is, but it's like a blue moon only happens every once in a while.
Right.
So once in a blue moon
Yeah.
means a second full moon in that cycle or something.
Shit.
Yeah.
You are smart. You are an educated, brilliant young man. Not that young anymore, but you are smart.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Close. We got close.
Take it with a grain of salt is awesome, and I don't really get it. Is it like if something's like tastes bad, that if you put a grain of salt on it, it's more palatable?
I don't know because take it with a grain of salt means like don't believe it all the way.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So that's maybe what it is, though, is like don't believe that is good because there's salt on it.
See, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like we're missing something with
We
this
are.
one. But like take it with a grain of salt.
It's because like that guy told you, and that guy's known to lie. If you heard it from him, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, or he's a little, he's off his rocker right now, so, take it with a grain of
Yeah.
salt.
He's having a manic episode, so take it with a grain of salt when he says he's going to.
Start the next Uber.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But there's no Elvis song called Grain of Salt. Blue Moon.
There's also no beer called grain of salt.
Ha, Blue Moon come with an orange. Ha.
Yeah, I'm going to go with once in a blue moon.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, I just got bummed out real quick there.
That's all right. I'm a little bummed out that, I just said spill the beans, bean color, once in a blue moon. Yellow? I'm just...
The moon's made of cheese. I like it.
But it's made of blue cheese, so... Now we got break a leg versus back to the drawing board.
Break a leg's a little messed.
A little messed?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Break a leg, kid. It's like, fucking hope not.
Well, yeah, but I think that's the joke. It's sarcastic. It's theater.
Oh.
It's theater, guys. You gotta take it with a grain of salt, honestly.
Oh.
They don't really mean break a leg. They're being cheeky.
Oh. I like break your opponent's legs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally.
Merciless on the field of competition.
Yeah, show them those handles. Break their ankles. Yeah, but back to the drawing board. I love that one.
Yeah, me too.
There's something really, like, cool and communal about it. Like, it's very, like, we're working on something together. Let's go back to the drawing board. We got to start over.
Yeah. Oops, we ended up with a really hateful, dangerous idea that if we release to the public, that's going to be damning for everyone's career. Let's get back to the drawing board.
Totally.
Just to use an example that someone said earlier in the privacy of this office.
What?
Remember we thought of that really damaging, hateful idea earlier that like if we released it to the world, it would be awful for everyone's career that's involved in this thing. And we said, back to the drawing board. Let's retool that one.
Was I here for this? I don't know what you guys...
Shit. Was that just me?
Was you alone?
Fuck. I think it was. I've been doing this thing in when you're in OBS and you can see like 1,000 of yourselves. I've been having like conferences with all the personalities.
What?
Yeah. Fuck. I did think of something really, really bad though.
Yeah.
Super hateful and it'd be damaging.
You thought of it, or did one of the other guys in the OBS think of it?
Oh no, I was pitching it to everyone.
Oh.
One of the other guys said back to the drawing board. And I said, what the fuck does that mean?
You hadn't heard that before?
Not yet.
I guess in the grand scheme of things, I'm glad that you did this so that you learned what that meant before this.
Me too, man.
Because I'm sick of explaining them.
Totally, yeah.
But have you ever thought about... No, never mind. I was
What?
going to say, I thought about saying you should, if you're already in OBS, you should record those and release them as a podcast. But
no.
but that's the hateful idea and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, never
No.
mind. Yeah.
Back to the drawing board. Am I right?
I'm going back to the drawing board, which means starting the bracket over. What's up? You're watching Hive Mind Unlimited.
I'm graded.
All right, speak of the devil versus Penny for your thoughts.
Speak of the devil, I love. Because I just love when that happens.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's no thought into like when you say this phrase. It's like you and me are talking absolute trash about Kronk.
Totally.
And then that little shit walks in the room, stumbles in the room, somersaults in the room. However, he enters the room. We say, oh, speak of the devil. And then they're like, what? What were we talking about? And we're like, nothing. I love that. It's a good moment.
Yeah, we look at each other and like laugh, you know? Like, but I love this one because there's an implied second half.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear. So it's like, yeah, we were just talking about you, and then you walked in.
Yeah, you sick bastard.
Yeah, and you're the manifestation of evil.
Yeah, you are the devil.
Yeah, you are the most evil thing.
Yeah.
We actually hate you.
You are the greatest temptation of sin mankind will ever experience.
You are a demon straight from hell.
Yeah, you're a cute little red guy who's got a fat ass.
We summoned you with our words. The mere mention of your name caused you to walk through the door.
That's me doing a devil seance. Penny for your thoughts sucks.
I love Penny for your thoughts,
Ugh.
but here's why. It's just because of Wet Hot American Summer, where Janine Garofalo's character is trying to comfort the astrophysicist that she's kind of like rizzing up.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, Penny for your thoughts. Like the way that she says it is so funny.
Yeah, it doesn't win me over. That scene doesn't do it for me.
Okay, that's fine. Penny's not enough for my thoughts.
Back in the day,
If we got paid a penny to give our thoughts on this,
none of these are my real thoughts, though. So I would actually be scamming. I'd be coming out good.
what?
If I gave my real thoughts, it would cost humanity its life.
I'm confused. I don't. The math is like, I'm confused because like if it's a penny,
Here's my thoughts. We ought to get rid of the penny.
everybody had to write like an essay about that in high school when we were in high school.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh, who cares?
I like how they smell when I'm covered in them.
I'm gonna go Speak of the Devil.
Speak of the devil is a friend of mine.
Boom. Now we got Put All Your Eggs in One Basket versus Break the Ice.
Break the ice if like these were on one of those word blobs and which one gets used more, break the ice is going to be big.
Yeah, definitely.
That's like, because people are talking, you use that all the time.
Yeah, people do icebreaker activities at their offices and schools. You know, how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice.
Hi, nice to meet you. Name's Dale.
Yeah, I saw you from across the bar. I thought you looked absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I think you'd look especially stunning in my Ford F450. Want to see it?
Come on, check it out. You look just like one of my ex-wives.
I like this as if like the person we're hitting on's right in between us, and we kind of have the same attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I kind of like this guy. Anyway, back to you. Would it hurt you to smile a little more?
Yeah, I don't like this guy because I can tell he doesn't drive Ford. And I'm talking about horsepower, baby. Have you ever seen that kind of shit?
Are you getting more and more East Coast as you go? Because it is sneaking in there.
I am going to punch you in the throat, you shiesty MF. This is my person that I'm hitting on in this bar, and they are just gorgeous.
This is my person. I was hitting on her first.
No, they are interested in me. I could tell because they were looking at my Ford F450 that I just pulled up in the back lot. It takes up 4 parking spots. How many parking spots does your little fucking car take up, man?
It takes up less than a parking spot because I ride a motorcycle exclusively.
Oh,
and
God.
she wants to take a ride on the back of that thing.
Damn it!
And I said the polar bear line. I said, how much does a polar bear
I
weigh?
said the polar bear line.
I said, how much does a polar bear weigh?
Enough to break the ice.
I know. And then you said enough to break the ice.
And then I shook your hand.
But I said polar bear.
Yeah, and our names are both Dale.
Yeah, my name's Dale.
My name's Dale.
Now, wait a second. Can two people have the same name? I've never met another Dale.
Absolutely, and 2 fists can fucking punch your eyes out if you know what I'm talking about, dick.
Pause on that. I'm very angry. I'm very angry about what you just said, but I have to ask a question. It's very important.
God bless you.
Hey, excuse me.
No.
Excuse me, Toots. Is your name Dale? Her name's not Dale. Okay. All right. The silent treatment. You're reminding me more of my ex-wife every second.
I do like how we're tag teaming this harassment here at the bar, but I'm gonna put you to an end real quick in the back parking lot.
You know what? Let's erase the middleman. I've always kind of wanted to experiment with guys. Let's do some tail-on-tail action. What do you say?
Matter of fact, I got the extended cab, and I would like to go for a little roll in the fuck bed of my big truck.
You think my motorcycle can fit in there?
Nice to meet you. Now it's on to me and you.
Yeah.
I was doing a groping thing there.
Yeah, you groped to say goodbye.
I groped the stranger
Yeah.
that I did not specify their gender for protection on our end because
Totally, yeah.
in a hypothetical universe, we're running a YouTube channel together. I know that's a stretch, but follow me now. Grab a six-pack to go, actually, and follow me to the fuck bed of my truck.
I like that idea, and I like that you also follow the grope to be dismissed code. And we learned that one. We go, hey, see you later. Get out of here.
You added a slap. Are you from Tennessee by chance?
That wasn't a slap.
Oh, that was a...
It was not a slap. It was a slight. It was the small of the back. And hey, I'm guiding you out, but it's a gentle guide. Okay. The grope not gentle. I'm gonna squeeze hard, but then I go whap. Get out of here. It's time for Dale.
Yeah,
It's
Dale on Dale.
Yeah, it's Dale squared now.
Cool. I'm going with put all my eggs in one basket.
Yeah, I like to imagine that they are fried eggs or over easy eggs, because that I'm still doing the accent and I'm gonna get away from that.
You gotta get away from that.
I gotta
man.
get away from that. Sometimes I'm stuck in a character, and yeah, I like that. It's like, yeah, the basket is gonna be filled with it's like an Easter basket full of eggs. They're gonna be hard boiled or just full on raw eggs. But I like the idea that you could cook them up and put them in a basket because that's funny.
Scrambled.
Yeah, over easy, and I poke them all with a fork so the yolk is just dripping through the wicker.
Oh, it's a wicker basket.
Yeah, I have. Duh. Now what is it? A laundry basket?
Could be. I'm just going to shout it out while we're here because eggs in basket reminds me of fingers and pies, which I also love.
Yeah, you got your fingers in too many pies? Is that
Yeah,
what they
or
say?
like if you're like kind of praising someone, maybe you work a corporate job and you're just mind boggled by like the limitless capabilities of your CEO or something. And they're like, wow, he's got his finger in so many pies.
Or he wears so many hats.
I like that one too.
Yeah, or he's got a lot of. There's some other one that's like something on the stove, a lot of pots on the stove or some shit.
So true, man.
Irons in the fire, a lot of irons in the fire. Irons in the fire.
It goes down, down, down to the eggs in the fryer.
Eggs in the fryer, I like that.
Yeah, thanks, man. I put a lot of shit in my air fryer, including my credit cards.
All right,
last night.
let's build on that. Let's build on that.
No, I'm good.
Oh, sorry.
Up next, we got give you the cold shoulder or bigger fish to fry. Wow, these are two good ones.
Very good ones.
You could use these when you're dissing someone too. You could both get them. Like if let's say Dale becomes uninterested in motorcycle Dale,
Totally.
he's got bigger fish to fry, or he kind of just gives you the cold shoulder.
Yeah, you go, hey, not right now.
Yeah.
Is that the cold shoulder is this, right?
Oh hell no, that's not cold at all.
You go, hey, no.
No.
Hey, get out of here.
The cold shoulder is this. Say something to me.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Oh, what's up, Bricks? No, I'm good. Yeah, 4 more beers.
Was that the Bricks was the name of the person you were talking to? Or did you say, what's up, Bricks? That's not a name. Bricks, huh?
Yeah, I'll take 6 more shots.
I feel like this is a colder shoulder.
Thanks, Bricks.
It's like you're not even a person to me. Like, hey, get out of here.
Oh, no, I'm straight. No, I'm not with him. Who? There's someone else in the bar?
I feel like there's a lot of phrases about shoulders.
Name 2 more.
Shoulder all the pain.
Okay, you're good.
That was one.
Well, yeah, but then we just did chip on the shoulder.
Chip on your shoulder.
And then
yeah.
dirt on the shoulder.
Wipe that dirt off your shoulder. Yeah.
You
And
proved your point.
thank you to our shoulders overseas for protecting us.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the big shoulders on that one. There's that phrase, too.
That's like
Look at the bulbous shoulders on that big hunk.
that's just talking about actual shoulders. That's not a
The
saying.
shoulders are so big on that guy. He's built like a brick fucking shithouse. I had to oil him up and grease him up and take him home with me.
Yeah, that's not a saying.
Did you see the amount of fucking shoulders on the beach? I was about to wazoozle. That's another saying.
You're coming up with new ones, I think. Let's do bigger fish to fry, because I like the idea that you're frying a small fish, and then you're just like, I got bigger ones to fry. Like, the bigger ones take precedent. Why am I frying up this small fish?
Yeah, that's good, man.
Okay.
I like bigger fish to fry too, but I also love eating little small fried fish like schmelt.
Schmelt?
Yeah, fried schmelt. It's a classic Greek dish. You would know that if you ever fucking could eat fucking anything.
All right, we got It Ain't Over Till the Fat Lady Sings versus Let the Cat Out of the Bag.
Technically, we can't let the fat lady sings win because it's bad.
I mean, yeah, it's a little fat. I don't even think it's fat phobic though. Who cares? Like, she's just it's a fat lady that's
true.
singing.
It's not like let the fat ugly lady sing. It doesn't say that.
Yeah, it's
let
like,
the inherently ugly woman because she is fat sing, and then we'll know when it ends.
yeah, it can't have body positive origins, I assume.
Well, I think it's like that when the fat woman sings the larger bosom on the traditional operatic singer or like theater singer.
Do you say bosom?
Yeah, that's like
That's boobs.
yeah, yep. And I think it's like
Okay.
when she sings, the voice is louder. You know what I mean? Like opera singers are large because they have a bigger cavern for the voice to ring out of.
No, totally. I'm just stuck on how you said bosom.
Why?
I don't know. That's weird. It's like that has nothing to do with it, right?
Yeah, it does.
How?
If you have big bosom, you got big voice. That's a common thing. People know that.
I don't think.
I think it is.
I don't. That is.
Grant,
some
look up if you have bigger tits, do you have a bigger voice? I swear to God.
This is botched science. I think.
You're botched science. I swear to God. Look up. Large bosom translates to loud voice. There's going to be science behind this. And if there's not, I'm walking off set as a fucking misogynist.
I think it's got to be diaphragm.
No one even knows what that is, dude.
Everybody knows what a diaphragm is.
You're going to die off fan.
Of what?
I don't know. Fucking
Probably a lot of
Radiohead
stuff.
or something?
Yeah, I love Radiohead. I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna love them till I die. They are a little Zionist these days, though. Grant,
I don't know.
Nothing confirmed? Give me a hint.
a hint. That's not how it works. There's nothing. He looked up if you have big boobs, do you sing louder? That's not gonna be show anything because it's not true.
I'm seeing that if you're just larger in general, you might have a louder voice, but I don't see anything about just boob-specific origins.
Dave Blunt's
That is a large person,
with a big voice.
but it's not a. He doesn't have big boobs particularly.
Bigger than yours is my point.
Yes, he's a bigger person.
Yeah.
I just hate this.
Okay, let the cat out of the bag's awesome.
It's
though,
the
'cause
best, yeah, because yeah.
You're sneaking a cat into wherever you're going, and then it jumps out.
And you're like, ah, cat's out of the bag. Fuck.
We're like, did he fucking bring a cat again? We told him the last 2 times.
Yeah, the cat is a secret.
Comes flying out.
And the bag is your mouth?
I like to think it's a Birkin.
Right. I'm going cat out of the bag.
I'm sorry what I said about the fat lady and singing. That's my bad. I apologize to the tit-having community.
That's growth, people. All right, we got best thing since sliced bread versus early bird gets the worm.
Ugh, these both are kind of insufferable to me. When someone says this, oh, dude, that's the best thing since sliced bread.
Oh, that one sucks dick.
Oh, and then if someone's like, sorry you missed out, early bird gets the worm. It's like, fuck you, nerd. I'll buy it at triple price because I got fucking bands and I don't got to wake up early, you prick.
Yeah, I hate the person who says early bird gets the worm, but the actual saying isolated from the people who say it, I do love.
That's fine. I do like also saying it to my sweet sweetie.
You say early bird gets the worm?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I pull my worm out at 6 in the morning and they go,
They?
yeah. She will remain anonymous for this.
She was on she was 2 videos ago, I'm pretty sure.
I'm protecting her privacy.
She's
she
not-
lives a private life.
No, she does not.
She is a distinguished woman with holds many degrees.
In our main channel video, she literally made me say that everybody should follow her on Instagram and that she accepts everyone.
She gets the worm whenever she wants.
Yeah. Best thing since sliced bread sounds like super millennial, like even boomer. Like it's
yeah,
like
it's boomer.
that's the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
It's like there's been so many good things since
You guys
sliced
tried
bread.
one of these cigarettes?
Yeah. Like sliced bread is not the last good thing.
Also, I feel like I would have fucking hated you in the time of sliced bread's invention if you thought that shit was cool.
Yeah.
Like, people were like, oh, dude, this is awesome. It's like in slices. I'd be sitting there with a loaf going, making a sandwich in my mouth,
Right.
throwing all the ingredients in. I'd be like, fuck you, nerd. Slice your cock off while you're at it. Slice your fucking self in half.
I feel like we could come up with so many new ones. Like best thing since Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
Twitter. I could say that. It's the best thing since the 2020 Browns playoff run. I'd say that.
It's very specific to you.
Fuck you. And Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 is like a universal shared experience.
I said 3.
Yeah, well, that one was awesome.
Hey, oh, let's go.
You can't sing that on here.
Oh, why not?
Because I said so.
Oh,
I
sorry.
hate the Ramones.
Gotta wash your ass if you must. That's Del the Funky Homo Sapien, and I'm going with Early Bird Gets the Worm.
I'm going with that one solely because it has worm in it, and I love that as a word.
All right, now we got There Are Plenty of Fish in the Sea versus Have Your Cake and Eat It Too.
I've never really got the have your cake and eat it too. What the fuck else am I going to do with it? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, what? You just have a cake?
You're making me feel like I'm spoiled because you got a sandwich, and let me guess, you ate it for lunch. It's like, no shit, dog.
Yeah, that one, it literally does not make sense.
No, I don't mind when it's used because it like implies like a double thing going on. You know what I mean? Like you got lucky and then you got what you wanted out of it or something. That's tough. It's
Yeah.
hard to explain because I don't know much. And I'm trying my best. Sometimes you make me feel small.
Trying your best is all you can do, so, yeah.
You know, the classic example of have your cake.
Shut up, Pipsqueak.
It's cake farts. Cake farts. The classic video.
What the hell? Don't
Where they
bring up
stuff
that. Don't
cake
bring
in
that.
their ass
Don't bring
and
that
they
up. That's
fart
so. Wait,
That's cake and eat it too.
That's gross. It's just gross. It's not funny either. So what's the point? There Are Plenty of Fish in the Sea was ruined by the dating website, I think,
Oh, there's a website called that?
called Plenty of Fish.
That's like a cheap way out advice for someone you don't even know that well. Mm-hmm. And like if someone is actually emotionally down after a relationship, I don't feel like that's good advice.
There are plenty of fish in the sea.
There's more out there for you, pal. I don't know. I don't like that. Like,
Yeah, I guess so. I like when people say the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else.
do you like that one?
No, not really. I hate the people who say it, but I think it's funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Jerry Seinfeld type of joke. It's like, the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else.
That's underage. That's what Jerry would say, yeah. He'd be implying that. And that would be implied.
I'm still not over my underage girlfriend.
yeah. That's like a good 1992 Jerry.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, we are towing the line.
No,
Oh,
we're not.
Damn. Oh,
No.
shit. They're trying to cancel us. Stop it.
Stop,
Stop it.
stop.
Stop it.
You can't. You
Stop
can't.
it. Stop
That's
it.
good, man. I'm like doing the Heisman Trophy pose because you're going to buy me NCAA double 2025. I'm doing this to the cancelers.
She's in high school, Jerry. She's still in high school.
That's good. Yeah. Want me to do a Kramer?
Yeah. Oh, Jerry. Can either of us do an Elaine?
No.
He just gets on my nerves. I don't know. There's something. I'm gonna try it, but my parents were very famous.
That doesn't
Yeah, I don't
sound
know.
like her. That's just a fact about her. It's
Yeah.
honestly fucked up. She had her cake and ate it too.
I get
You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
Now, yeah, I get it.
She was born lucky, or she was born money, became really famous from a very successful TV show, and was a very talented actor. She was born with money and talent. That's cake and eat it too.
Okay, I guess I'm starting to get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. And I like it more than fish in the sea. That's, I don't know. That one's fuck. And I love fish. Everyone knows I love fish. I'll never give up on you, fish. But
Yeah, I kind of am gonna go with cake and eat it too, even though it doesn't make sense and it pisses me off. The other one's just so boring. Like, ugh.
oh, guess what? There's billions of people in the world. No shit. But I loved her. I'd do anything for her. And I can't imagine life without her. I don't care who else is out there. If it was only me and her left in the world, that's who I'd want to be with.
That's
Don't correct me. I'm
a-
heartbroken.
Can I give you a little bit of advice?
I dare you to try and make me feel better. I'm miserable.
You should fuck a fish. There's plenty of them.
She was a fish.
Oh, God, jeez. All right, we got Don't Beat a Dead Horse versus Have Your Head in the Clouds.
Both paint a brilliant picture here. One of them is just way funnier.
Yeah, one of them's a Drake album cover, and the other one is somebody just punching a horse that's already dead.
Yeah, stop. He's already dead.
Yeah, I mean, why would you beat a dead horse, you know?
Yeah, and I like when it's used. It's just like someone just like, oh, they're just going on. We get it.
Yeah, we get it.
That horse is dead. And I'm going to beat you if you don't pick that one until you're a horse.
Until I'm a horse. You can't beat somebody till they're a horse.
Well, I guess we'll find out today, later in the episode. Stay tuned and tune back in later and see if Riley turns into a horse after I beat the shit out of him.
I feel like you could punch me in the throat enough that I become hoarse. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you know.
It's close.
I'm like, oh, sorry, he punched me in the throat a lot.
I think if I punched you in the back of the head hard enough, you can kind of get like a horse mouth.
That's just, you watched a lot of cartoons growing up,
Thank you.
but that's not going to happen in real life.
Horse mouth looking ass motherfucker. See? It's happening. Yeah, beat a dead horse is awesome. It's a brilliant saying.
Getting head in the clouds, that's fire. You ever been on a plane? Just kidding.
That's how I'm picturing it. That's funny.
Don't beat dead horse.
Don't beat dead horse wins. DBDH.
Now we got It Takes Two to Tango versus pot calling the kettle black.
2 to tango is awesome. I love the idea because it always, I feel like it gets used like more in like a fight.
Yeah, somebody's being like, oh, he was just yelling at me about this and like whatever. And then you're like, hey, it takes two to tango. You were involved in that argument.
Yeah, you were doing the little dance with them.
Yeah, come on. Like,
I saw you doing the tango with the mayor down at the cantina.
This sounds like you're pulling from your real life.
I know it was you.
It doesn't feel like you're talking to me. I feel like I'm kind of an avatar for somebody else that you caught doing
I
that.
know it was you, you dirty liar.
I don't even know who the mayor is.
You were tangoing with Mike Duggan down at the cantina, weren't you? You cheating liar.
Which cantina? I don't care. You got to get this anger out somehow. So just kind of, you can just direct it.
It was happy hour, wasn't it, you little freak? I saw you tangoing with the mayor. His hands were on your tits, and you liked it.
Yeah.
You said it was a work party, you little freak.
Don't know who that's about, but I'm glad you could kind of get that out of there.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, pot calling the kettle black makes me uncomfortable.
I don't like it either, and I really won't even comment on it.
Yeah, I know it has nothing to do with race, but it just feels like it does. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like to say it. I'm like, hey, that's like the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the quippy old bartender will say it when you're like, they were being, they're lazy. Like, oh, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? You little bum.
I'm going to do an experiment here and follow me. Switch one word in this. Pot calling the kettle Chinese. That's not cool.
What?
You know what I mean? You just can't say stuff like that.
What?
So I think it seems like,
Pots and kettles are black.
not all of them. We got red pots at our house.
It's 2 to tango.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Even if you were doing it with the mayor.
It wasn't, again, okay, fine. Yeah, I just got to learn to take that. Were you going to...
What?
Were you threatening a backhand slap?
I was showing how I could tango better than that short old man. I would never lay my hands on you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Now we got leave no stone unturned versus 2 peas in a pod.
2 peas in a pod is cute.
It is cute, yeah.
And some people have said that about you and the mayor.
No.
You cheating bastard! And no stone unturned is weird because, like, what are we looking for under the rocks?
Roly-polies.
Roly-polies, centipedes, arrowheads, maybe if you're in the right part of the country and it's a clay soil.
Or a key.
I guess.
Like if you have like a stone walkway, beautiful stone walkway up to your front foyer, and you hide a key, an extra key
Yeah.
for your friend or your lover or your housekeeper, your mailman, the mayor.
Ah!
You have to check every stone to find that extra key to get into the house.
Yeah, I don't really like it. It's like, it comes from a time when we all lived outside, and I don't like to think about that. I like being indoors. I'll say that. Yeah, 2 peas in a pod is a classic one. That's like what your mom will say when you make a new friend.
Oh, you two are like 2 peas in a pod. It means you're identical and you're in the same place.
Yeah, and I'd be like, shut up, Mom. We're fucking badass.
Oh, okay.
We're not peas.
You have a lot of frustration and aggression about very simple things.
We are fucking like warriors out here in the world, fighting our way to righteousness. We're not fucking a little shitty vegetable.
It feels like you are dead set on being misunderstood. Like just saying two, like, oh, you two are like two peas in a pod doesn't demand like an aggressive
There's
response.
only one P in iPod.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, spelling
You
wise.
dumb bastard.
Okay. I don't know how this ties back into the tango and the mayor, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. I usually take 2 peas in a pod. One podcast episode, I got to break twice to piss. Peas.
Peas.
Oh, peas. All right, now we got add insult to injury and a taste of your own medicine.
Ooh, I like both of these a lot.
Yeah. Add insult to injury. I used to think this was about salt. Add insult to injury. You know, because then like you give someone a cut and then you pour salt in the wound.
That's another phrase, yeah.
Totally. I got them mixed up.
Yeah.
I got my wires crossed, which is another phrase. An old saying. Not as rootsy, deals with technology, and I don't like that. But insult to injury means like you punch someone, break their arm, and then you go, hey, you were never good in school.
Yes. Yeah. And I got kicked out of court one time for doing assault in the jury.
Like assault, like
I punched someone in the jury.
Yeah.
Assault injury.
And then you punched him right in the crotch. So I guess the balls in your court got punched.
Yes.
We can really do a lot here. I think
Yes.
there's a lot of
Yeah. And a taste of their own medicine. That one's just kind of funny because it's one of those it makes sense, it clicks, but it doesn't.
To me, I always thought it just meant that the doctor is prescribing themselves Percocets.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, back hurts. I'm joking. We get these things for free. Yeah, so you get a taste of your own medicine that you've been dishing out to people.
It's like kind of weird because it really doesn't make much sense.
I think it does.
Medicine's for everyone.
But you keep giving everybody like advice or some shit.
Yeah.
And then you learn your lesson that like you weren't so good at, like you needed the advice that you were giving to other people.
It's like, here, have this ibuprofen, and then one day you, sleepy, headache.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I like it better though.
I do too.
Yeah, let's go taste of your own medicine.
Yeah.
Now we got when pigs fly versus raining cats and dogs.
Hate that the animal matchup is happening this early because these are both great visuals. Pigs can fly or used to be able to fly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, give me the breakdown on that.
I mean, we all used to be birds, kind of.
I don't think pigs ever were.
Mammals came from reptiles, and dinosaurs were technically birds. And so if you go back far enough, a pig used to be able to fly.
I feel like a pig would have been like a triceratops or something.
You're a triceratops looking ass son of a bitch.
It's like kind of all washing over me now. You just kind of get mad at whatever I say.
I am
So,
frustrated.
my uncle, when he got married, you know how they make like merch for that?
Yeah.
Sometimes, and it'll have like, nowadays there's all the hashtags. This was like
Sure.
before hashtags. And this was way before hashtags. When Bush was pushing the Subaru hatchback. Yeah, this was way before hashtags. My bad. My uncle's, his was a flying pig, and it said, when pigs fly. Because he was old when he got married, and they thought he would never get married. So like, oh, Jason will get married when pigs fly.
Very romantic. You know, it's not romantic. Raining cats and dogs. I visualize it, and they're all dying.
Oh, totally. There's an animated movie where this happened. Or is that Inception, maybe? It rains cats and dogs?
Are you thinking Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
I'm thinking of, I think, Inception. It rains cats and dogs. Oh, and then they're all falling and breaking all their bones and dying. There's blood everywhere.
Quick sidebar.
Yeah.
You see that they made a meatball from the DNA of a woolly mammoth?
Really?
They grew the meat of a woolly mammoth in the lab, and they made a meatball out of it.
How was it?
I don't know. It looked fucking delicious, though. It's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I like when pigs fly. I just think it has like more applications. If it's really raining hard, I like other phrases like it's busting down, or God's letting us have it, or like it's pouring soaring out there. It's so, you know what I mean? Like I like phrases like that instead of like if I said it's raining cats and dogs. I don't know. I don't like it as much as when pigs fly. If I hit you with that, you're kind of like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if it's raining super hard, I like to be like, oh, she's pissing for us.
Yeah.
She's really pissing.
Yeah. Oh, the dam's broken in heaven.
It looks like the end times.
Yeah, that's way better. Or we needed this.
Yeah, when pigs fly. Mm-hmm. That can also be used for when a cop's got a nice outfit on. When pigs fly. which is never, because they dress like shit and the fuck I hate them. Now we got make a long story short versus fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, can't get fooled again. That's how George W. Bush said it, I think.
Yeah.
I forget how he said it, but yeah, we have a ... there.
Yes.
So yeah, fool me once, shame on you.
Is make a long story short even a classic saying?
To make a long story short, yeah, that one feels out of place here.
It does. It feels a little out of place because that's just like, that's literally what you're doing.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a turn of phrase, though.
To make a long story short, I caught you cheating with the mayor. Don't ask how I did it.
Uh-huh.
Don't ask how long I followed you. Don't ask that. Because I'm making a long story short, I caught you. Red-handed, hand in his pants.
For me, making a long story short is clicking through them quickly on Instagram.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. They got a lot going on, or I just swipe away from it.
Yep.
Which is an action you can do. A lot of people don't know that. You can swipe to the next person's story by moving your thumb. Fool me once, shame on. I like that one way more.
Way more. It's
Yeah.
like, talk about rootsy.
It's a lesson.
Yeah, it's a lesson. That's an adage, like a true adage.
Fool me once, like that's shame on you. Fool me twice, I trusted the person who fooled me.
Shame on me.
So shame on me.
Fool me 3 times, I would never go out with someone who fucking hung out with the mayor like that in such an intimate way.
I do not know the mayor. Let's go fool me once. All right, we got that's the last straw versus finding a needle in a haystack.
Needle in a haystack is awesome. It's been visualized a billion times in cartoons and movies and stuff.
Hay in a needle stack, SpongeBob. That was awesome.
That is awesome. Thank
Find
you.
one piece of hay in a needle stack. I mean, that's funny.
That's the last straw is like, I'd love to know the origin, but I don't want to take the time to figure it out. And it's like, I like more, it's the straw that broke the camel's back. That's a good one, because that implies there was already a lot of weight on him.
Totally.
And that was just the last thing that pushed him over the edge, and then he just snapped. A little glimpse of his sweetheart touching the mayor like that was the straw that broke the camel's back. That's what they'll say in the news.
And you're the camel, or
I'm the one who's going to end it. All this tomfoolery.
okay, yeah,
I'm taking the kids.
you can continue to sort this out.
Okay.
Just pretend I'm not even here.
Oh.
You know. Yeah, okay. He's gonna
That's
dance.
just how his hand was moving right down your backside.
Yeah, that's the last straw. I'm pretty sure that has to do with global warming or supply chain shortages. Or
Yep, that's the last one.
well, that's the last straw. You gotta sip it, I guess.
Yeah, and you shouldn't use straws because dolphins use them to pleasure themselves.
Except for paper straws.
What's that about?
Oh, I don't know. I was trying to add some pizzazz.
Why'd you say it like all flamboyant like that?
That wasn't flamboyant.
You said paper straws. You said it like you were on Broadway.
I could sing, yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
And then we switched to the paper straws. And
R.I.P. the turtles. R.I.P. the turtles.
Turtles.
R.I.P. the turtles. They're
Turtles.
all dying.
I think it was a myth, though, that was killing them, and I actually thought dolphins were using them to pleasure themselves.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the Earth, but I'm gonna go with finding a needle in a haystack.
Needle in the haystack.
Which we didn't even talk about what that means, but it doesn't matter.
It means finding something in a big mess of other shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was difficult to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like finding oil in Ohio.
Yeah. Now we got In the Nick of Time versus Lose My Marbles.
I'll lose my marbles. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Why is that going crazy?
I do not get that.
And we're not looking it up.
I feel like it's because the brain looks like marbles.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
No, it doesn't.
if you had a bunch of pink marbles,
No, it doesn't.
it kind of does.
Quit making this, quit going for this stretch.
I'm just trying.
In the nick of time is like, oh, whatever. It's like, I'm picturing like,
Yeah, you got here just. I hate that one. I absolutely hate it. Lose My Marbles is awesome.
I lose my M's.
Now we got like White on Rice versus From Soup to Nuts.
Oh,
These are like your two favorites.
yeah. I mean, I love the sports ones. Like white on rice is great because it's a part of it. Like, you know, the rice is white already. So you're so on it, you're inside of them.
Okay, when you said you love the sports ones,
Yeah.
For a second I was like, was there like a great defender named something White and he's on Jerry Rice?
He's like white on rice.
I was like, wow, he's really keeping up with. But yeah, then I was like, oh, because I always thought it just for some reason like white on rice. It's like the rice is white.
Yeah, so you're all over it.
Yeah,
You are it.
like,
It's like tires on car.
No,
I'm
it's
like
not
windows on house.
Nope.
They're there.
None of this is making.
I will be there.
These are not the same.
I am part of them. We are not the same.
From soup to nuts, though.
Is just a great one.
Yeah, because soup is the first course and nuts is the last course.
The dessert.
That's the old way that they did it.
It'd be your last course too.
Yeah, I'm allergic to nuts.
Yeah, you would fucking die. You'd kick the bucket.
Yeah, is kick the bucket on here?
Yeah, come on, put it in there.
From soup to nuts is just something snappy about it.
Yeah, and it kind of surprises people.
Yeah, totally. They don't know the history.
Yeah, no one knows the fucking history of this country, and if they looked it up, they'd be devastated.
I feel like I might go like white on rice, though.
That's fine. I won't.
Grant?
Like white on rice.
I'm sorry, man.
That's a big fucking upset. A lot of people are going to be fucked up after that,
Yeah, totally.
including the both of you. All right.
Now we got for crying out loud versus when push comes to shove.
What does for crying out loud mean?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Like, why?
Yeah.
Why do we, what the
I
hell?
don't know. I mean, the other one is like for Pete's sake. Who the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like when push comes to shove.
Yeah, when push comes to shove is nice because it's like push to shove.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Is that what it means? I think it means like just the situation is developing. It's getting more serious.
It's escalating.
Yeah.
So now you have to do it.
When push comes to shove,
You got
this
to.
is how it goes down
Yeah.
or something.
Gonna have to kill the mayor. It started as emails, and I just thought you were campaigning politically, and now push has come to shove, and I'm gonna have to take that fucker out. You shoved me, mayor. You touched my wife's backside at the cantina, and I can't stand for that.
You done or you?
We'll pick back up on it later.
All right. Push comes to shove easily. Yeah. Now we got don't knock it till you try it versus the jig is up.
These ones are weird.
Yeah, don't knock it till you try it is pretty awesome though. It's just kind of like don't hate on something you haven't done or tried.
Yeah, and it usually like follows up like I'm telling you something weird. Like, oh, dude, last night I put like mink oil in the bathtub. I came out smooth as a weasel. And you're like, what? And I'm like, don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah. I think for me it's like I hate axe throwing when people do that. They go axe throwing.
But you haven't tried it.
But I haven't tried it, so I shouldn't be knocking it. But I knock a lot of things I haven't tried.
Don't knock her up if you don't want to try me. That's what I'm going to say to you know who.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, I ain't raising your kid.
The jig is up is weird because the jig is a dance.
Or it's a fishing lure.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, the jig is like the weight on the top of the hook. So it always like, and you jig for fish. And you bing, bing, bing. And when the jig is up, it's appetizing to a little bass.
Okay. How does that correlate to the saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm confused because
The jig is an illusion in this saying.
yeah, and it's like
You're doing a jig, but really something else is going
like
on.
all right, the jig is up.
Yeah.
We found you out. We figured you out. Don't do it. Okay?
The jig is up, Caroline.
Her name's Caroline? I've never even met her.
Yeah. Maybe I'll change it.
I don't care.
All right. The jig is up, Tracy.
Tracy? Okay. You never talked about her. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with don't knock it till you try it.
I like the jig is up. Because it reminds me of like a Mexican standoff, which I don't think you can really say, but you know what I mean? Everyone's pointing guns at each other.
Yeah. The jig is up, boys.
Yeah, and everybody's like, not until I say so. It's my last dance.
It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Whole room goes up in smoke.
Yeah.
I like that. Grant, where do you fall?
The jig is up.
Now we got like a bump on a log versus jump the gun.
Oh, these are fun. I prefer to use a key. Quit acting like a bump on a key and get over here and put yourself in my nose.
What the hell?
And jump the gun, someone like shooting low at you and you're like, whoa.
I don't know, because jump the gun means to like,
Start early.
yeah, to do something too fast.
Yeah, it's like if we had a scheme
Uh-huh.
going and I said, all right, in 4 days it's going down. And then you just did it right now. It's a bad example, but you get it.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Or like you go on 2 dates with a girl and you tell all your friends, dude, I'm going to marry her. And you go, hey, don't jump the gun,
Yeah.
you know?
Totally.
Play it cool, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like if you were explaining in a nefarious situation you caught your wife in and you were going to take your kids to a permanent trip to Disneyland, your friend might say, don't jump the gun. It might have been professional. But you know otherwise.
Sitting there like a bump on a log.
I like that one a lot.
You couch potato.
You stick in the mud.
You're an absolute stick in the mud. You never got nothing going there with your life.
Your ass is going to grow warts on it. You keep fucking sitting there, you lazy bitch.
You don't want to sit there like a bump. Sit there like a frog on a log. At least you can jump from one log to another log. And that's fun sometimes. So, yeah. Now, don't jump the gun now. Go applying for jobs and whatnot. Take your time. Figure out who you are. I did that for 25 years. And then finally got a job down at the library. Quit that one in a week. Hate books. Didn't like them. Too quiet in there, too. I was trying to play music. Anyway, good to see you. Always good seeing my nephews and my nieces.
It is great. I just love listening to your stories. Life was so different back then.
By the way, I did see what's that gal's name? Tracy? I ran into her down at the cantina. She was with I believe it was Mayor Mike Duggan, and they were getting getting frisky a little bit, but
Don't worry, Uncle Willis. I'm gonna take care of that.
okay, yeah, that's good, because I was gonna say that I watched them all night to make sure nothing happened, but that is a lie. I did nod off at the bar for a little bit, and they kind of just let me nap. So
It's all right, Uncle Willis. I love listening to your stories, and this will be the last time.
I woke up just in time for last call, though. Got me another spiked Arnold Palmer, which is iced tea, lemonade, and then of course tequila.
Uncle Willis, you
or
can just,
vodka. I don't know which one.
Uncle Willis, you can just say a John Daly.
What's that now? Who?
That's what that drink is called.
A John Daly. Okay, and who is that? Who is that fella?
He is an alcoholic golfer who hit his wife.
Oh, that. Okay. He's the one.
The monster of a man.
Monster of a man. Okay.
He was a monster off the tee too.
Unlike my favorite golfer, which is VJ Singh. Was he a good guy, or is there something I need to know about him?
He used deer antler spray on an injured joint in order to recover faster.
Oh, and is that against the rules and regulations of the PGA? Or
It is a topical steroid.
Okay. And steroids, I assume, against the rules and regulations of the PGA. Is that correct?
You got that right.
Okay, all right. It is a rootsy way to fix a wound, though. And it got a cool name, VJ Singh. VJ. For a while there, I did think that it was just VJ, like like the letters.
Yes.
Yeah, but then I found out that it is not. And
What was she wearing, Uncle Willis?
I will be completely honest with you. I didn't have my glasses on me that night. The only reason I recognized her is by her voice. It was kind of like a blurry mess of shapes. Even with my glasses, most things are these days. So, yeah.
We're going to have to cut this story time short. I got matters to attend to.
Okay, well, once again, good to see you. One of my nephews, not sure which one. Again, blurry shape stuff. But, yeah, I'm going to...
Name's Crank.
Crank. Yeah, I don't believe I have a nephew. You know what? Don't matter. Good to see you.
It's been a pleasure sitting at this bus stop with you, old man.
Yep, I love you. Go. Say hi to your mother for me. And
my mother is an octopus.
Oh, well, hey, I don't judge. This new generation got all sorts of stuff going on, but, I just kind of keep to myself. So, anyway, I'm going to go search the streets now for cans to turn in at the local grocery store. 10 cents a can. Didn't know if you knew that, but I'm going to use that to buy a hoagie. So, all right, good to see you now.
I'm going with jump the gun.
I'm going to go with bump on a log. So, Grant?
Jump the gun.
Okay, all right. Now we got the straw that broke the camel's back, like we talked about earlier, versus put it on the back burner.
Put it on the back burner. That one's kind of slick. But the straw that broke the camel's back, as I said earlier, is just such an awesome image. I'm imagining kind of like a bow-legged camel. And it's like, it's got everything imaginable on its back.
A straw is so light.
And it blows and kind of just...
Yeah.
It's an awesome visual.
Yeah, that is one of the coolest visuals we're gonna get from this bracket.
Yeah, and camels are strong as shit.
Yeah, totally. Their skinny legs might fool you, but they got some strength. Put it on the back burner is so cool to say.
It is, and I do love cooking, and when you're operating like a 4 or 5 top burner stove, for whatever reason, it is just inherent. Well, I guess it's because like you don't need, whatever's on the hot burner in front of you is taking more attention, and it needs like stirred or whatever.
It's also like you don't want to reach over the hot burner.
Oh, exactly.
You know what I mean? So
I just, the back is never the hottest. That's where it goes to cool out, simmer. That's chilling. You're done pretty much with that. Just keep it warm. Put it on the back burner.
Yeah, but it can't win this matchup.
It can't. Yeah, it's an unfortunate matchup, and I want to shout out whoever thought of it, whoever submitted it. Thank you. It's a great saying.
And I want to shout out Camelback as well, the company with the water backpacks.
You're not sure about their politics, though, so I'm going to ask you as your partner to take that back.
Oh, okay.
We're just not. We don't know anything
Right,
these
totally,
days, and
yeah.
I think it's a big risk to support anything right now.
Totally. Yeah, I'll take my comments about Camelback back.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man. Let's do straw camel.
Straw camels.
Now we got Read It and Weep versus A Lady Never Tells. These are both kind of strange.
I like read it and weep. I used to think it was something else.
What did you think it was?
I don't know. I guess I never thought about it, but I didn't think it was like this.
I'm not even sure what you're saying. So I like Read It and Weep because like it could be a sad novel. Like
Yeah.
you could recommend some hey, read it and weep. But not like in the way that people, you know, whatever. But I imagine it's like 3 words on a piece of paper that you hand to somebody and it says like, I just won $1 million.
I was thinking money too. It's like I hit a 16-leg parlay, and you're like, yeah, looks like you're still gambling away your life or whatever, asshole degenerate. And I say, read it and weep. I'm going to Cabo.
Yeah,
and
you
you're like,
hand them your
"No!"
FanDuel app or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. A Lady Never Tells is so slick and old-timey.
I thought you were
though.
going to say something else. So good.
No, like, oh, A Lady Never Tells. It's like, I like there's a little sass to it.
I don't like it because I want to fucking know the gossip. Let me know what's going on, and especially if you're with the mayor.
Can't you let women have anything? Just let them have some secrets.
Damn it, Tracy! You know what I mean?
No, I'm going with The Lady Never Tells.
I'm going read it and weep. I used to think it was read it and weep.
That is what it is. All right, Grant.
Read it and weep.
Yeah, that's fair.
I thought it meant like read it and weep, like that was like a publication or something.
Read it and weep.
Hey, read it and weep, you bitch.
I'm gonna be in Weep magazine this week. They're doing a profile on me, so read it and weep.
Yeah, they caught me crying in the park because of my failed marriage, and now you can read it and weep.
Weep magazine.
Weep weekly.
Weep weekly. See who's crying this week.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, now we got If You Will versus Grasping at Straws.
The fuck is if you will?
You know. Like you know.
Oh, and you will.
If you will, and you will. It's like, you know, like, it's a saying, if you will. Yeah, it doesn't fit as well on this bracket, but yeah.
Grasping at straws is pretty good.
Why?
Because it's like someone's like, they're like trying to get a point across. Or like, let's say they have a bit about something going and it didn't really hit the first time, but they just keep going. Like by the end of, I don't know, maybe it's a video, someone could be like, wow, he's really grasping at straws with that whole mayor thing. Someone could say that about me, specifically in this YouTube video.
Yeah, I just picture somebody going like, and like grabbing a bunch of straws.
Yeah, that's funny.
But why is it called grasping? Like, I don't get the origin.
They're grasping at straws.
Yeah, you are saying that,
Yeah.
but you're not. That's not giving me any more context. Like, you know.
I imagine they're reaching out and they're like kind of, it's like they're like touching it and it's like moving and then it goes farther back. And they're like, oh.
See, I'm picturing them at like a Steak and Shake, and they like go up to where the straws are, and they go, and let's grab a bunch of them, and they're
Yeah.
like, hey, put those down. Grant just gave us some context from off screen. Apparently, grasping at straws comes from a drowning man grasping at like straws that are hanging off the bank or whatever.
If you're near the fucking side, just get out.
Yeah,
What are you doing? Grasp some earth and pull yourself out of there, you dick.
Yeah, grasp some rocks.
I fear though, it's like you're drowning someone near the bank, like your whole, and they'll just reach for anything.
And they'll go,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and these aren't gonna pull you up. No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grasping at straws is so much better than if you will.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fair. If you will, it's not really like it doesn't fit here, but it's there. So.
Thanks for submitting that one, though, fans.
They wait.
They all thought of these. We all did collectively as God's children. Up next, we got Barking Up the Wrong Tree or It's Not Rocket Science.
These are both awesome.
Barking Up the Wrong Tree is far superior. It's Not Rocket Science is like a dick thing to say.
Yeah, it's like a boss coming up being like,
Come on.
it's not rocket science.
It's the third time you've been trying to fix this shit.
Just collate the papers.
Yeah.
Collate these documents. It's not rocket science.
Dumb brib.
Would you say brib? You call someone a brib? You dumb brib?
Barking Up the Wrong Tree's good, though.
Yeah, because it's a dog.
It's like a hound dog.
Yeah.
Usually trying to tree a raccoon or something. But in this instance, they might be barking up one that's got a bear.
Yeah, they go, hey, 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 and they go, ah, shit.
Ah, shit, that's not a raccoon.
Oh, shit, that's not a raccoon, that's a bear.
Yeah, and then daddy's in trouble. Yeah, the
Daddy's the
daddy.
dog's name.
No, the daddy is the owner of the dog.
Daddy.
The dog's name is Cran.
Oh, the dog's name is Cran, and okay, Daddy's in trouble because he's gonna go help Cran,
And it turns
then
out
there's
it's not a
gonna be-
raccoon.
and there's gonna be a bear there. Does the bear have a name?
The bear?
Yeah,
Why the fuck would a bear have its name?
I don't know. Winnie had one. He
Winnie-
wasn't a bear. He was a poo. And a poo is they got that off The Simpsons because that was not because it's racially insensitive. Yeah, it was racially insensitive to have a poo on The Simpsons. But all of a sudden we can have one in the Winnie Woods with Christopher Robin. Yeah, and Piglet. Yeah, Barking Up the Wrong Tree is better, but I like It's Not Rocket Science.
No, I don't. And it is barking up the wrong tree.
It's not brain surgery.
Next round, no clips.
Yeah. All right, we got Bite the Bullet versus Cost an Arm and a Leg.
Sometimes you got to bite the bullet to buy something expensive because you really need it.
I'm going Cost an Arm and a Leg here.
I think so too. It's a better visual, I think. And if I was really getting my fingers sewn off, I wouldn't want to bite a bullet because I'd break a tooth.
Yeah, I'd rather just take like a bunch of drugs. That's what they do nowadays.
Take a drug.
They just do like they give you pain stuff.
Yeah,
And
morphine.
then you don't have to bite a bullet.
Fentanyl replaced the bullet.
I feel like they also wouldn't. They'd probably give you like a dough roller or something to bite,
Some wouldn't.
or a ball gag.
The ball gag's in your court now.
Now we got Kill Two Birds with One Stone versus Stuck Between a Rock and a Hard Place.
Interesting because both of these have two things in them, but that's kind of where the interesting part stops. And the more interesting thing is the death of two aviary species.
Yes, and sometimes when I'm stoned, I kill two birds and eat them. Eat two old chickens.
That's like 4 wings. That's not that much.
Yeah, no, I know. It's not that crazy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and I don't get stoned because I don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, kill 2 birds.
Totally, yeah, absolutely. Now we got Elephant in the Room and Strike While the Iron is Hot.
Elephant in the room here. It kind of continues on. I hate to say this, but there's going to be a strong bias towards animal visuals.
Absolutely, yeah, yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
One's about welding, and the other one's about
An
an animal too big for a room.
Yeah, it's the largest mammal.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, you're right. The whale in the room. I mean, that'd be ridiculous
It would
because
stink.
hopefully the room would have water in it for the whale to survive.
Is it a room if it's full of water, or is it a pool?
An interesting question there that you do ask, my friend. A room filled with water it's all of a sudden it's an aquarium. It's no
Yes.
longer it's no longer a proper living space for a human. Instead, it is a tank. A prison for the animal. It's a prison. It's a prison for the fish. I don't know what accent.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm losing it.
That's good, man. You're doing it.
I'm having a whale of a time, though.
Hell
with you.
yes.
I'm having a whale of a time.
Elephant in the room.
Yep. Now we got The Ball Was in Your Court versus Spill the Beans.
Obviously, it's beans. Beans is the origin of spill the tea.
Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
Don't say two. I fucking hate that.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, we should do rootsy songs next. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just coming up with ideas for the challenge, spitballing, which is another.
Is this the proper arena to do that?
Is the room all of a sudden an arena when there are two athletes present?
Gladiators?
Two gladiators enter a room. Is it now an arena? And it's filled with water. Is it a marina?
Give them bread and circuses, and they shall be happy. Yeah, going with beans here.
Going with balls here. Grant?
Spill the beans.
Nice. Yeah, I figured. All right, once in a blue moon versus back to the drawing board. I go once in a blue moon easily here.
Yeah, it's something about the night is like, and what happens on a full moon.
Yeah, back to the drawing board's in an office or something.
Yeah, and it implies work, which is like, and once in a blue moon is what I tell my friends, like how often I do drugs. Oh, it's not. It's once in a blue moon.
So you lie.
Yeah. Well, if you're high enough, the moon's always blue. Stay fucked up, kids.
No, don't. You can't say that to kids.
Steal your mom's pills.
No, what?
Yeah.
Dude, this is terrible advice.
Oh, get fucked up.
Once in a blue moon is what I say when somebody asks, how many times have you pissed in a beer bottle? I say, once in a blue moon.
You're doing a beer joke again.
Well, that's a different one, though, because it's about me pissing into a bottle.
Yeah, but it's the same beer.
How am I going to make it about another beer? It's called
I don't know.
Blue
Do
Moon.
something else.
What?
Do something else with your life than do the beer joke.
No.
Okay.
Nobody's going to tell me what to do.
Once in a blue moon, someone might have to.
The bartender said, hey, don't piss in that bottle. And I said, guess what? I have to go. And somebody's in there.
Yeah, once in a blue moon moves on.
Now we got Speak of the Devil versus Put All Your Eggs in One Basket.
Speak of the devil. Speak of the deviled eggs all in one basket. Then look at who's here. Stinky.
Hollandaise sauce. Yeah, this one's a really tough one. No, yeah, I'm going to go Speak of the Devil as well. Because it just is so medieval.
Yeah, and I love when moments like that happen. Whoa, it's like freaky, you know? It makes you feel that the universe really is all interconnected and we are all one being.
I believe in the power of manifestation and womanifestation and theifestation. The power of words is powerful. The power. Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Nice.
Move on.
Yes. Ah, fuck.
Bigger fish to fry versus let the cat out of the bag.
Two creatures here.
We're getting catfished with this one. With this
Again with the
matchup,
catfish
With this
thing.
matchup.
Bigger fish to fry gets used a lot more. It's just like a more common phrase. But when you get to say, you let the cat out of the bag with that one. Actually, I still think it's bigger fish to fry.
I feel like let the cat out of the bag has two saying, like it's like the cat's out of the bag or you let the cat out of the bag.
With that one.
I don't think people say it with that one.
They do.
With that one?
With that one, you let the cat out of the damn bag. Damn it.
Like, oh, guess the cat's out of the bag.
With that one.
Tracy and the mayor at it again down at the cantina.
Who the fuck is Tracy? You don't even know who the mayor is.
Have I lost my marbles?
Losing my marbles. Bigger fish to fry, though. I just hear the...
I'm going cat out of the bag.
I'm going fish fry. Grant?
Let the cat out the bag.
That's fine. I know who Tracy is, by the way, but it's still a sore wound, so...
Early bird gets the worm versus have your cake and eat it too. Both of these kind of weak ones.
Yeah, and I don't like when people say either of them, really. I think it's worm, though, because it's got a worm in it.
Bird and a worm, yeah.
Bird and a worm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know, that's like the conversation that your parents have with you when you're young.
Yes.
You know, they have the birds and the worms conversation.
Yes, about how the worm is a penis.
Yeah, you're a worm and these birds. That's gross. I shouldn't have said that.
That's all right, man. Where do the worms go later in the day?
Well, they all get eaten by all the birds. Oh, yeah, I guess I don't know. How do they make No, I'm not going to ask that. That's going to make me look dumb. I was going to say how do they make worms. But, I mean, if they're all getting eaten by the birds.
When a worm is born, is it just a little worm that grows?
I feel like it's some of them are growers and some of them are showers.
How does a worm have sex? What the fuck is a worm?
I don't know.
We've asked this before, and I still am so unclear on it.
Yeah, because if you cut a worm in half, it's two worms. All of a sudden, it like works. It's fine. It's like, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can worm around.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of worm stuff. Yeah.
Vermin.
Who up playing with they worm? I'm going to go with that.
Verm, yes.
Vermin wormin. Don't beat a dead horse versus it takes two to tango. It's horse. Don't beat a dead horse. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
A horse has died, and there's somebody just on top of it just beating it. And they go, hey, don't do
Yeah.
that.
I think it's more the visual I get now that I've thought about it more is like you're riding your horse and you're and then it dies because you've ridden it so hard and you're still sitting on it. Come on!
Oh, yeah, I guess I
Keep
could
me
see-
going! And
Yeah.
it's like, it's dead, dude. There's no sense in beating it. It's not going to go any faster. It is passed on.
Yeah, it's trite. It's well-worn territory. Totally. It takes two to tango is nice, but it doesn't. Don't beat a dead horse.
Yeah, the alliteration of takes two to tango is great,
Yeah.
but it does not, it doesn't. But beat that horse.
Yep. All right, now we got 2 peas in a pod versus a taste of your own medicine. Cute little peas. I go with the peas.
Yeah, taste of your own medicine is like, when someone says that, it's a dick.
Yeah, time to give him a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, that bully's been beating up on us for years.
Yeah. It is a sports term, though.
True, when like a defensive team gets like out defensed.
Yeah. Or like Steph Curry, like you're playing the Warriors and then you make like 10 threes. It's like, let's give him a taste of his own medicine.
Yep.
I can shoot the ball too. Not just you, Steph Curry.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's 2 peas in a pod.
I think so. 2 peas in a pod is fun.
Which was Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, but gosh, it broke up the Splash Brothers. I can't believe they broke up the Splash Brothers.
I can't believe it either,
I
man.
cannot believe it. All right, when pigs fly versus fool me once, shame on you. I'm going to go with the fool me once, shame on you.
It's just longer. It's more, it's like prophetic. It's the lesson there. When pigs fly is like, it feels cheap and elementary.
It's a bit one-dimensional, ain't it? Finding a needle in a haystack versus lose my marbles.
Lose my marbles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Needle in a haystack, good visual, but lose my marbles is just so nonsensical. And I'm sure it has a great old meaning or whatever. But like, if you say, this is going to make me lose my marbles,
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah, if your wife was cheating on you with your mayor or something,
Yeah.
you could lose your marbles.
Needle in the hay, great Elliott Smith song, though. Like white on rice versus when push comes to shove. Oh, shit, this is kind of close.
This one's kind of close, but I think it's white on rice. I know I voted against it, obviously, because it had soup to nuts, but I'm going with white on rice here.
Yeah, let's go white on rice. Now we got the jig is up versus jump the gun.
The jig is up.
Yeah, the jig is up. Yeah.
Jig is up. You had something shady going on, now it's over.
It's something to do with dancing and fishing and a bunch of other things. And
Fishing is much, you must the lure must dance to attract the biggest fish.
well, they do say that fishing is like a dance. It's a slow dance, with Mother Nature, and
Uncle Willis, when can we go to bed? You've been talking to us for hours.
well, you'll have to excuse me because I did sleep all day once again, so I'm pretty wired right now.
Can't you just let us
Just
go to bed?
a couple more hours.
Can't you let us go to bed though? Like, can't you talk to someone else?
I do have a good story if you want to hear.
No, please. No, absolutely not.
It's about the time that my best friend, who has since passed away, he shot a deer in the backyard,
I'm sorry to hear that.
and we tried venison raw.
Okay.
Both got sicker than a skunk.
I'll do it in and out. Here.
Both ended up in the hospital.
Make this. Can you hurry it up?
And he has since passed away from an unrelated incident. But
I'm really sorry to hear that. But you have,
sorry to bore you with my stories. All right,
you're not boring me, really. I'm just tired.
enough of my old stories. All right.
Do I have to sleep in the back of your truck?
Well, I don't see another bed, so you're gonna have to be the truck bed. Has anybody seen my phone, wallet, keys, or identification card? I've been missing that for about a week.
Uncle Willis.
Each of those items. You know what? Never mind. I'll quit boring you with my stories. Straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Read it and weep.
Yep.
The camel back.
Obviously.
Yeah, we're gonna do the straw.
Read it and weep, camels. Camels can't cry. Don't believe they have tear ducts in order, like something with their water conservation. That could be a lie, but it sounds right. Do you know camels don't have tear ducts because they conserve their water so well?
Tier list of ducks. Are there enough ducks for a tier list?
Fuck yeah,
Oh, there's
mandarin
one
and
there.
wood duck.
You say mandarin?
Yeah, the mandarin duck. You've never seen that?
Oh, sorry.
There's call ducks.
Uh-huh.
There's mallards. There's
Tier ducks, obviously.
the tear ducks on my guitar.
Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Camel's back.
Camelback. And grasping at straws versus barking up the wrong tree.
Now, Riley, thank you for this opportunity.
No problem.
Barking up the wrong tree. Final answer.
Yep, final answer for me as well. Thanks, Regis. Cost an arm and a leg versus kill two birds with one stone.
Kill Tony.
That's a comedy show.
I want to get on there, man.
You want to get on there?
I want to get up there and I want to show the world what I got, man.
Don't you?
I want to say something borderline misogynistic or racist, and I want the whole room to lose it because they're all a bunch of dumb fucking Texans.
Jeez, man.
They're all a bunch of fucking lowbrow, fucking wouldn't understand a smart joke if it snuck up and slipped in their ass.
This is taking a turn. I'm
Fuck
confused.
that. Fuck that place.
What the heck? You love that show.
Fuck Texas.
I'm going to go kill two birds with one stone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Cost an arm and a leg is like, ooh, you rich fucking pig. Great.
Yeah.
You have 2 arms and 2 legs. Oh, some of us have none.
You have 2 arms and 2 legs.
And at the time of filming this video,
And now?
Daddy needed a new whip.
All right, elephant in the room versus spill the beans.
Beans are done here. There's no more spilling beans. It is time to spill that elephant shit all over the room.
Yep, thank you very much for saying that. I appreciate that.
When they poop, it falls from so high up. You can hear it hit the ground, and I like that.
I don't like that. I wish we then talked about that part. But the elephant in the room.
Yes.
Yes. Now we got once in a blue moon versus speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Yes.
Yep, that one's a good one.
Last beer jokes.
I was at the bar the other day and somebody asked how much I drink, and I say once in a blue moon. And then right as I said that, my friend walked up with, guess what?
Budweiser's.
A blue moon for me.
Ah, I get it. That makes it a joke.
And I said, speak of the devil, and it shall appear in front of me. A beer is the devil. Stop drinking, children.
Stay fucked up, kids.
Stop drinking, children. Alcohol is the devil, and the only way to cleanse your spirit is to cleanse it from your life. Eliminate your vices and look to Jesus. Sorry.
It's okay, dude.
Let the cat out of the bag. Early bird gets the worm. I'm going cat bag.
Cat bag, yeah.
Bag that cat.
Yeah.
Yep, let that cat bag out of the cat.
Someone let a cat out of their bag on an airplane recently, and I had to neutralize the suspect because he was making a move for the cockpit.
Wait a second.
It started running for the cockpit, and I had to kill it. I'm like those people who landed the plane in Pennsylvania.
What was a cat going to do in the cockpit?
It could have done it could have had an explosive in him. It could have pissed, and the ammonia could have killed the pilots.
What?
I don't know.
They let the cat on the plane for a reason.
I see a suspect, I neutralize it.
That is you can't just, how'd you neutralize the cat? You stomped the cat on an airplane.
Yeah, and people clapped.
Are you sure people clapped?
Mm-hmm. People hate cats.
That is, what did the person, like the cat owner, what did they think?
What did they think? They were amazed that the cat was became an extremist without their knowledge. They had no idea. Right under their nose, their cat was being recruited by all sorts of terrorist cells from around the world via YouTube.
You stomped a radicalized cat that got out of the bag on an airplane and was headed for the cockpit.
It's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They had no idea. It was a good cat, they said. And played in the band.
Oh, so he was a jazz cat.
He did sports.
Oh, so he was catfish hunter.
Had a girlfriend.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and a once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon.
When you're coming home, Dad, I will not come home 'cause the cat took the pilots.
Yeah, okay. All right, don't beat dead horse peas pod.
Dead horse, move on. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. We'll do the horse. Fool me once, shame on you versus lose my marbles.
This one's hard.
I am gonna go with lose my marbles.
I think I'm going to go with fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, cannot get fooled again.
All right, Grant.
Lose my marbles.
I want that to be the hook of the next John Summit song.
Which one?
Lose my marbles.
Oh. All right, like white on rice versus the jig is up.
The jig is up.
I'm definitely gonna go with white on rice.
Okay. Do you think there's a chance like we shoot this whole video and then we figure out like one of these sayings is like fucked up?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
I would say that's probably gonna happen.
Just want you to be prepared for that.
Should we apologize preemptively?
I don't think so. I think what would help is if you pre-ordered me NCAA double A 25.
NCAA AA 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I need double A's for my controller.
Okay. So you need batteries.
If you pre-order me that, we'll have nothing to worry about because I won't even have time to read the comments. So I'll be so focused on taking University of Toledo to national prowess.
Well, I would like to take the time, cue the music. I would like to take the time to apologize if any of these phrases have origins that are, how do you say, fucked up. Fucked up origins. Whether they're rooted in racism or misogyny or fat phobia, transphobia, any type of prejudice. I would like to apologize on behalf of HIVEMIND and HIVEMIND Unlimited, the entire team over here. We were unaware, and we don't like doing research. It's just not fun, and it's a waste of time.
It takes too long.
Don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness. That's kind of our motto over here. It's also, can we watch TV instead of looking up stuff for the videos? That's the other one that we like to do. And so I apologize. And if feel free to voice your concern down in the comments and educate us, write us. Let us know if any of these are ones that we should not use anymore or if their origins are troubled. And we will do better we won't do more research next time, but we'll apologize in the next video as well.
Yeah.
If we use another fucked up one, because that's not...
It's not who we are.
Yeah, it's just not, we're not thorough that way. So, that being said...
Jig is up.
White on rice.
Jig is up.
All right. I will say Grant's been very fair in this video.
Yes, he has.
It's
Yes.
been about half the ones that I picked and half the ones that you picked.
Yes, a true Democrat.
Straw that broke the camel's back, barking up the wrong tree.
Wah.
Straw that broke the camel's back is too funny of a visual for me.
Yeah, and it's totally true, and it's the rare time when you get to use it that it's just the perfect thing, and I feel like that's really what makes a classic saying so classic. It's like when you get to use it, that's perfect.
The visual of a dog, or in this case, a cat, all these other common birds, those ones are in a lot of them. Camel. We don't talk about camels much else unless we're talking about cigarettes. Give me a smoke, I'm fiending for a smoke.
I know.
Give me a smoke, I want to smoke another one.
Yeah, I know. You gotta ignore the cravings, man. You're only on day 2. You're gonna make it, man. You're strong.
Come on, let me have a smoke.
Nope, you're good. You can do this, Toad.
Come on, I'm fine. Do you call me Toad?
You can do this, Toad.
Listen, just because I'm fiending for a cigarette doesn't make me a toad. I know they like to smoke
No,
them.
your name is Toad.
Smoke them if you got them.
Nope, you're
Just
good, man.
kidding. Give them to me and I'll smoke them.
No, we're all good.
Come
man.
on, I need a cigarette.
Yep. I'll go with camel's back too, though.
Fine, then I'm not doing the rest of the video.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take care of it.
Give me a smoke.
I'm not gonna give you a smoke. I don't even have a smoke.
Pour me a drink. Son of a bitch. Come on. I hate this bar.
Camel's back.
What happened to smoking inside, by the way? I've noticed people
They
don't
banned it.
Like a non-binary thief? They banned it. It's a they, them bandit. Anyway, I just started noticing that people don't smoke inside enough no more. Kill two birds with one stone versus elephant in the room.
I'm gonna have to go with elephant in the room.
And I'm also going to go with elephant in the room. Speak of the devil versus let the cat out of the bag.
Fuck. Speak of the devil, I feel like it's not the long phrase. It's just like the time you say it, and I keep coming back to that time and time again. But I like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with speak of the devil for sure. You know which ones I wish were on here? The bee's knees and the cat's pajamas.
No, I am so glad they're not.
I wish they were on here just so we could talk about them though.
A cat in pajamas is awesome.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's the cat's pajamas. It's awesome.
Just because it rhymes.
Well, no, it doesn't.
The kid's pajamas.
What the hell? I also feel like a lot of people say pajamas. So like, that's the cat's pajamas. I'm like, shut up.
Pajamas is fine.
No, it's the cat's pajamas. You got to
'Cause
use the
that
same
rhymes.
A. No, it doesn't rhyme, but it's like the same. Whatever. Who cares?
The pajamas.
The kid, what the hell? Obama's pajamas.
Cat.
Cat. Don't beat a dead horse versus lose my marbles.
Don't beat a dead horse.
I'm going lose my marbles.
Fuck you.
Come on, lose your dude. He lost his marbles.
I mean, there's no coming back from that. You don't get to get your marbles back.
There's too many marbles. You can't find all of them.
Once you lose your marbles, that's it.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
a bunch of them are gonna roll under your couch. There's
Yeah.
probably a hole in the hardwood floor.
Yeah.
One goes down into the basement or the crawl space or something, and then you just lose your marbles, man.
I'm doing dead horse. Grant, what do you do?
Lose my marbles.
He's riding for Marbletown.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Shout out Marble Bar.
Now the jig is up versus the straw that broke the camel's back.
I'm kind of surprised the jig is up made it this far.
Yeah, totally. It's got to be the straw broke camel.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean, come on. All right, final four. On the first side, we've got elephant in the room versus speak of the devil.
What if the elephant was Dumbo?
What?
Alright, dude, why are we even still doing this?
What?
So much serious shit going on.
Dumbo's a small elephant. I feel like he could fit in a room pretty comfortably and we wouldn't have to talk about him. You know what I mean?
That's why I said it.
When I imagine an elephant...
That's why I said it.
Oh, sorry.
You passed it off. You brushed by it.
What if the elephant was Bing Bong from Inside Out? Seeing an elephant inside out would be... Ooh, that'd be fucked up. I would not want to see an elephant inside out. A lot of organs.
I do.
A lot of organs.
I thought you said a lot of orgies. It'd take a lot of orgies to turn an elephant inside out. How many times did you have to fuck an elephant?
No.
How many times would elephants have to fuck each other?
Fuck, no.
until they went inside
Shit.
out?
Yeah.
That's like the Tootsie Pop.
Hopefully it doesn't get picked up by copyright. Just
Elephant fucking.
talking
How
over the
many
song.
times? All right, I'm going with elephant after all that talk.
Yeah, I don't even care about the speak of the devil thing anymore.
No, I don't even know why it made it this far, why we're doing this anymore, because there's so much more serious shit going on.
Yeah, the world is in a terrible place.
Oh, it's an awful, scary, haunted place.
Now, second side, we've got lose my marbles versus the straw that broke the camel's back.
You guys are going to vote for Lose My Marbles, and I'm fucking pissed off.
Why don't you just think about what you're voting for?
Fuck you, I'm going to vote for fucking Camel.
Why are you peering over at my ballot? You know what I mean?
I'm not peering.
Yeah, you're peering at my ballot.
You're Pierce Morgan in my book, you fucking asshole.
Isn't it Piers Morgan? His name's not Pierce.
Piers the veil.
Peers my ears. It peers my
Stop,
ears. It
stop doing it, you're just trying to distract me.
peers my ears at Clears at the mall. Clears. That's where I went to peers my ears. Crap. Oh, crap.
Just pick Lose Your Marbles. I'm doing the straw that broke the camel's back, and this video was the one that fucking make me break my fucking back.
I'm going to go with the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yay!
Oh, never. Well, honestly, never mind. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna go with lose my marbles.
Oh fuck!
Well, it would. I really do think the straw that broke the camel's back is better, but you did a yay, and that's like,
Dude,
I can't really.
it's just an
excuse-
expression of joy.
It didn't.
It could have been the next glory.
It could have been the next glory.
Yeah, the next glory could be yay!
I don't think people would want to comment that the same way.
Show them a little skin. They like that stuff.
No, it's the straw that broke the camel's. But just stop.
Get your butt fingers out of my mouth.
It's not a butt finger. It's a
Your
finger.
fingers look like they really have like butt cheeks for fingers.
Oh my god.
They have little dimples in the tips of your fingers.
So we've got our final two. There's going to be a poll in chat. You guys can vote for which classic saying is your favorite. We've got elephant in the room versus the straw that broke the camel's back.
Get your votes in.
What happened to you? You got all despondent towards the end. But then you're switching moods like crazy. Like if I say one thing that you like, you will just like light up like a light bulb.
Give it a try.
You'll light up like Edison's best idea.
I love Edison!
See what I mean? This is what I mean. I knew this was going to happen.
Why are we even doing this?
Dude, stop. You were just jumping around. You're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no.
You really think that's the
You're
time to sing
in,
this
then
song?
You're out. You're up, then you're down. You're wrong when it's right. It's black and it's white. We fight, we break up. We kiss, we make up. And you really want to say you know. I don't really know what she says at that part.
I think it is still the straw that broke the camel's back. I wish it was beat a dead horse.
You do?
I do.
Yeah, this one, oh man. I'm going to go elephant in the room. It is a very narrow margin for me, but there's something just too gosh dang funny about an animal that big being in any room that I go into, unless it's an auditorium.
There's nothing funny about the weightlessness of a piece of straw breaking a giant animal's back. And there's nothing funny about that. But an elephant in a room, oh, ha, 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 gets all the laughs out of you. It's like, what are you, slow? Say, Riley. What are you, slow?
You know what? I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to break the fourth wall here. I'm talking directly to you guys. I picked elephant in the room to take the pressure off of me to pick the winner. And it's more fun when we get to send it to Grant. Grant gets to decide.
Say, Grant.
Say, Grant, what do you pick?
I'm taking the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
The straw that broke the camel's back is the first winner ever of the first ever classic sayings bracket done here
On HiveMind Unlimited. Let us know what you think. Let us know some sayings, some classic sayings that we forgot. Maybe we'll do a part 2 of this one. And let us know which ones you thought lost too early in the bracket. Other than that, do you have anything you would like to say to the people out there?
We don't do that on Unlimited.
No, this is a question.
Oh, yeah, don't forget to let us know which ones have problematic beginnings.
Oh, yeah, we do need to know that down in the comments as well. I already apologized, so there's not really... But, I mean, I guess it'd be good to know for real life.
Sure.
Yeah.
Text me.
Yeah. Patreon, Cope's merch. Check that out. Linked in description. Become a member on the main channel. $5 a month. All that stuff helps us out very much, but we'd like to thank you for watching the first ever Classic Sayings bracket on HiveMind Unlimited, and we'll see you in the next video.
I love you.